Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm from Upper Perkiomen Valley, Pennsylvania. I went to high school in Upper Perkiomen Valley in Pennsburg, PA. So it was a little bit different for me. I moved there when I was in high school, originally grew up in the Poconos. I think the main difference was honestly the demographic of students. My family, as well as a lot of families that were in the Poconos, moved from New York City to the Poconos in the early 2000s. And so it was a very ethnically, culturally diverse area. And when I moved to Upper Perk, it was a very, very different situation, and I was often kind of the only student of color. But I think for the most part, it was kind of an experience that really shaped me into the person I am, so I'm grateful that I was able to grow up there because it gives me an understanding of a demographic of people that I wouldn't have been exposed to otherwise. They definitely really stressed to us that as rural students, we didn't have as many opportunities as students in different kinds of areas of the country, and that Lenfest was trying to kind of bridge that gap. And I think now I work in college access now, and one of the things that we often talk about in my work too is how to reach rural students, because a lot of students in more urban areas have access to a lot of services and support services to try to get them to college and bridge their gap. And so there's also a need for rural students to get more targeted access to such programs. So when I was in high school, I received support as I was writing my college application essays. I had two lovely members of the Lenfest board that helped me. And then when I got into college, they still kept supporting me. They would invite me to different kind of events that would be able to shape my idea of who I could become, what kinds of things I would want to do. And even now, people still keep in touch with me, and I'm out of college at this point, I'm working. So it's kind of, the program model is kind of a highly supportive model that wraps around from high school through college and also still has opportunities as an adult to continue being involved in the program. Because of Lenfest, I was able to attend and graduate from Columbia University. I don't think I could have imagined myself in that kind of environment had I not been able to connect with people that had been in those environments and had had those experiences. And now I get to work with other college and high school students who are navigating the admissions process and support them through their journeys. I think that a lot of rural students end up kind of, moving on from the places where they maybe grew up, and that's fine, that's cool. Don't forget where you came from though. Continue to try to find ways to involve your community in your success, and continue to try to find ways to positively impact the world, because what you were given wasn't just for you, it was honestly a communal gift. And so I think it's all of our responsibilities to try to make sure that everyone benefits from the education that we were given, not just ourselves.